Alright guys, what I noticed is this, see the little arrow, there's a little arrow right here. I thought I was going to put it back to the same arrow. Um, I think that's probably, assuming it's a lock position, and then it goes down the unlock position. Same thing over here, had the same, focus on there. Had the same issue, not the issue, but the same markings. There's an arrow right there. So it's up to y'all. I mean, you want to use the original or use the one that came with. What I saw in the video too, the guy took off basically this little one and put it on that one. But I'm just going to take this off and we'll put that on there and see what happens. I'll let you guys know how it came out. Alright, just a little tidbit on that one. Alright, so here it is. Alright, so here's the original and here's the new part. And this is what it does. Alright, and here's going to be the original part. Alright, here's the original part. Unlock, lock, unlock, lock. And the locking position is when I would always get that buzzing noise right here. So, voila, it works. This is a 2007, and it's cheaper than the 2016. If you want to pay 70, 80 bucks, 90 bucks, go ahead, get the 2016. If not, the 2007 works perfectly fine. Alright, I was having a hard time putting it in, and this, I was thinking there's got to be an easier way to stick this in here. This is the window holder. So what I'm going to do is put it at an angle, insert it in here in the corner, and there's a gasket there. Try to fit it on here to the top. Can't see it, but there's a gasket. It's a glass. The gasket goes in between here, and I'm gonna see if I can do that at an angle, but with a whole assembly, because I was having a hard time and I was like thinking there's got to be a smarter way. So I took it apart, figured it out several times, put it in there manually. Without the piece, the whole side, and several times just to get the feel for it. And let's see what happens. Alright guys, I finally got it in, figured it out. Now my tip is, let's see right there. Alright, my tip is going to be the rail that guides the window. That should go in first, and try to put it in there behind the gasket like I said before. That would be the best one, and kind of wiggle it in there again. Obviously put the locking back there, the locking mechanism back there, in there too, and just kind of at an angle, and then try to snug it in. Once it's snug in, hits that gasket, it just goes up almost immediately. And it took me a few tries. Excuse me, I had taken off that mechanism back here, off the whole thing, and put it in piece by piece, but it was too much work. I had to take this off, take a whole bunch of wires from it, and once I put it in there, I tried to, manually put those, I keep saying manually, obviously, try to put in there the wire harness and the metal, and it wasn't working. It was too much work. So that's why I stopped, came back, put it all together again in one piece, and just tried it. It takes a few tries, so don't get impatient on me, and want to call a mechanic to charge you what he was going to originally charge you for it. Alright, let's put everything, nuts and bolts together. Let's see. Alright, so we are officially done. All we need to do is just put the cover back on and that one screw for the door, and that's it. Snapped everything back in place, just missing that one to the lock, the window actually, the window mechanism on the door, and that's it. Here's the tools that I use. I use the 30 torque, torques, the 30, the 15, and a 10, and the 10 millimeter also for the small ones. That's it, guys. It's easy. It's just time consuming and a little bit of patience, and you can get the work done. I'll give you a price here in a second of how much all the tools cost me. I did have to buy this one at Harbor Freight for, it's originally I think it was 10 bucks. I got it on sale for $6.99 for that being at the club thing, the Insiders Traders Club or whatever. They charge you like 30 bucks a year. I got it with a friend that, you know, helped me out. I helped them and he just gave me that little card, so I got the little deal. Alright, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I can comment in the comments. I can answer those for you. And best to my knowledge that I did. It all worked out. I already checked everything. All the mechanisms work. The locking, I'll give you guys a video in a second. That's my son, 2.5-year-old, trying to get in and help me out. And alright, guys, thanks for watching. Alright, guys, pretty much done. Just need to clean up all my mess. This is the tools again. This is what I used right here. Get my phone out of my way. That's what I used, the tools. And I got the extra tools right there. And so pretty much simple. It takes about half a day. I just slowly there. I didn't time myself, see how long it took me. But if you say, I would say about a good 2.5 hours, almost 3. Just trying to deal with it, working it out. I think the hardest part was working it back in. But got it done, so it's not impossible. It's possible. It's just a lot of patience. And here we go. Here's the unlock, locking, unlock, locking. Here's the door. All right, everything works well. All right, guys. Thanks. I'm probably gonna make another video if anything this video requires me more work on this van. I'll give you guys a video. That way, at least someone that owns a 2016 has any issues with it can see how I work my problems. And any comments, suggestions, maybe I can work it faster. Let me know. For next time, maybe the other door goes out or this door goes out again. I can know exactly what to do. All right, thank you again, guys, for watching. Subscribe.